Welcome back to Late Nights with Tommy D. I am your host, Tommy D. every year I tend to see the same things. Well, every level, how I like to call it, it's a level. Every level I tend to see the same things, whereby people be saying, this is my New Year's resolution. This is my 2025 goal. I'm gonna be a gym rat. There's always that target that people are chasing. There's always something that people are doing to make the year seem fulfilled. Just excuse me. Just to make the year seem like you've achieved something. Now, for me, most of the time, it's not about achieving something. I just like to take it as it comes, to be honest. But there's always those one, two, three things that me myself have my eyes towards, like something that I'm looking towards, and to begin the year or this level. Shit, excuse me, I haven't recovered fully. But to begin the year or this level, as we call it, as I call it, here in Late Night Talks, bro, ain't no new year. This is a level. It's a new level. So to begin this level, I decided that instead of going head straight to the gym, being them road runners, I'll be going outside to do my own things, and I see people on the road, dog. I'm like, big ups to them. It's dedication, but how long is it gonna last? Because that's the first thing that you took on. Now, what I took on is something that's more of a spiritual realm. I didn't say, okay, cool, I'm gonna hit the gym. I could have hit the gym, but I chose not to. I'm probably gonna tap into it later on in this level. It's a level. There's stages to everything. You kill one boss, you meet another one, type shit. So I took upon myself to just hit a young 21-day fast. That shit, bro, nothing beats being spiritually strong. Like, you can lift all the weights you want. I have nothing against people at gym. I gym myself on a specific season, not on a regular, just on seasonal changes, maybe towards the summer body type thing, when I'm going towards the ending of the level, so I can look pleasant to the honeys. But you can gym all you want, bro. You can change your diet. You can leave the social media and say, I'm not doing the social media. You can do whatever you want to do, but if you're not spiritually strong, excuse me. For me personally, that's how I look at it. Like, every time I feel, because most of the time when you're fasting, it's not really you that's fasting. Well, in that moment of your 6 to 6 or 5 to 5, it's not really you in that situation. You're just like a flesh now, but you're connecting to your higher self, but you're not high. Yeah, do you get what I'm saying? Like, that means you in the moment. You are aware of everything that's going on. You in that moment, but you're not high, but you're connecting to your higher self. Like, your mind is reaching levels that you never thought you could reach. You check, and it's doing it slowly but surely. Like, every day you're just unlocking something new about yourself, and you become stronger because you've got temptations. And trust me, there is temptations when you fast, especially if you're not a person of fasting. Is easy, bro, if all you do is eat. You check, Like that's your fast. But though if you're an alcoholic, I'm not saying I'm an alcoholic, but I sip on alcohol. If you smoke, I'm not saying I smoke, but I tap into that shit sometimes. Yeah, like if you got substances that you take or addictions that you're addicted to, and you're fasting and you're able to break through from for 12 hours of the day without touching that shit, and it's in front of you. I could give you a scenario. I'm with my homies, they drinking and shit. Now, bear in mind, when you're fasting, there's certain altercations that you can't be part of. You can't take part of umkuruvo, like between your fasting. Even later on, it's not wise, but depending on the situation, like you could be fasting and then it's like your mom's birthday, like you gotta be there. So we there, homies is passing me alcohol. I haven't just one of the homies know that I'm on my spiritual path. So the homies are passing me alcohol, and as they passing me the alcohol, me I'm just passing it to the baddies. They're giving it to me, I'm giving it to the mateys. Up and down like this. And then it reaches a point where I think to myself that no, bro, my mind is not even feeling spiritual right now because I feel like I'm not in the right setting. Ain't that some shit? Like you gotta be in the right setting for you to be in the right setting, to understand your mind. The whole idea of this is to understand yourself. So if you're still surrounded by, if you're surrounded by noise, you're not able to read your mind, because it's like reading. You cannot read in a noisy place. That's why people read in silence, in like a corner, in a coffee shop, at the library. You can never find someone pulling out a book at Grove. It don't make sense. Same thing with fasting. You can't be fasting while you're at Grove. Like, what the fuck are you trying to do, bro? So I did that, and I won't lie to you, I unlocked a lot of things. But here's one that made me understand. Like, I got a lot of friends, man, and I have nothing against my friends. Those are my homies for life. But as we grow and we're reaching certain levels in our lives, I feel like there's certain things that you need to understand. We cannot be just friends. I have so many friends, but now it's more about gathering business partners, associates, like people that I can be making money with. Hayi ukuthi mina nawe masiplume sonke ntangiti sihlanganisa utshwala. Or it's always the same thing, bro. It's never on something. We need to make some bands. We need to come out strong. You check what I'm saying? It's always the same shandies. That's what we're known for, the alki. I'm not saying I don't even cut people off, bro. Like I feel like it gets to a point where you don't have to cut them off, they just fall off. Because they can see that you going this way and they going that way. That's how it becomes. They're good. I'm gonna block you, I'm gonna delete your number. I ain't got time for that, bro. You'll always have the opportunity to reach me as much as I'll always want the opportunity to reach you. But when it comes to the people that I'm trying to hang around this year, in this level, and going forward, I like to hang around people that challenge me. Not challenge me in terms of what are you doing this year. Like there's the motivators out there that be telling you ain't doing shit. I'm not that type of person. I like people that challenge me in terms of, bro, at the end of this year, this is what we should have accomplished. And not on a profit basis, in terms of getting our creative realm in check. That's about it. Like just saying, because we talking on a 5 to 10 year basis. Check. It's not I want it now. Nah. It's not I want it now. If I wanted it now, I would have stopped doing this at season 1. But now here we at. This is season 2, and we're still kicking it. because I'm seeing it further. You only seeing it now. Catch my drift. So those are the people I'm trying to hang around. People that see it for the upcoming years, not let's make the money now. Yo, bro, that shit is so draining. Like, that's some shit I've been on, bro. And if it worked, that making money now was the only way to make money, most people would have been out of the rat race. You catch my drift. But you gotta understand that it's more about how much time you put into something. That's when it pays off. And it's always the same thing. You put in 7 years in primary in order to make it to grade 8. You put in 5 years in high school in order to get into varsity. And you put in 3 to 7 years in order to catch that degree or whatever it is that you're studying for. Oh yeah, and there's gonna be like a little addition to the show this year. We're gonna be having like playlists, me just chilling. Hope you guys don't fuck with them, and if you don't fuck with them, let me know. I don't really give a fuck, but it's just how it is. I'll be doing whatever I wanna do. Welcome. Okay, I can't say welcome back, but we just ran across some like technical issues. We got that dealt with. But like I was saying, you put in so much time in things that are given to you by people. You would say this is how life should go, whereby it's an on and on cycle, something that we've came across so many times in this life, bro, that all we see is that, and it's always sitting on the desk of someone else, young Todd, owned by someone else. And that's something they don't teach us in high school, like ownership, money management, what to do with your money, how to get money. They just give you the platform that everyone else knows. You don't get game from this shit, bro. It's one thing I've realized, like, in my years of being a student. So those are the people I'm trying to hang around now. People that understand that we were not taught these things, so we gotta teach ourselves. We gotta share the knowledge, not stuff it. We gotta show each other the ways of life and realize that we're in this shit together. In order to beat the system, we gotta stick together. Now that's another thing about black people. Excuse my language, but that's how it is. That's how I see it, though. We don't trust each other for shit. Like, umuntu omnyama angaya ayothenga emakuleni, but his neighbor has a spaza shop type shit. Like, we don't support each other as black businesses. As long as I'm the face, you be on some YN. It's always that envy, that jealousy that black people have within each other. I don't know why we're so separated as people, bro. As much as it is now, me, dog, when you come at me, I'm African. Mina ngumzulu, ngumpedi, ngumswati, ngiyabulela, ngiyabulabula. Nasitiva leshi, ngishaza zonke ka. Yangithwala. I'm African. I'm not Zulu. I'm not Pedi. I'm not Ndebele. I'm not Venda. I'm African. Because one thing I've seen, we divide ourselves. Niggas be hating on a person that's selling tomatoes on the street. But you got a job. But you're hating on someone that's trying to just make ends meet. Trying to kick him out your country. The fuck? It's not even your country. Someone else named it for you. So, the fuck? Like, that shit pisses me off. Every time, dog, I'm in these streets and I see that shit happening, I'm like, why? Why can't you just go about your day and realize that, dog, we all got the same skin color. We all that we got. And white people... Excuse me. But anyways, I ain't taking tolerance for nothing that ain't paying me this year. If it's not sitting with what I've got out of this fasting of mine, this 21 days of fasting, this whatever that I'm trying to achieve in life, if it does not lead me through that part, if it's not leading me through that gate, I'm not taking part of it. And that's how you need to be disciplined, though. You need to understand that there's certain things that you shouldn't be fucking with in order for you to get to a certain altitude in life where you can start fucking with the things. That's why most people say you gotta sacrifice. And you understand it later, Oguti, yo, there's so many things that I gotta sacrifice so that my mind is always right. Because I was out drinking the other night. It took me 2 days to recover. And imagine how much work I would have put in 2 days. But because I'm fucked, like, dog, where's more taggy with Ingonda Hispanica? Like, you can try, sit down, look at the laptop, do what you wanna do, but when you are drunk, you are drunk. That shit cap that niggas can work well. Like a sip like this, bro, like holding him and just cup nyana daily. Aware, that one with them outside, yo. That shit, bro, will have you so fucked up that you can't do shit. Same thing with anything else, bro. If it's not in alignment with what I'm trying to achieve, I'm taking zero tolerance for that shit. I'm not trying to fuck with it respectfully. I ain't even, bro. It's just how it is, and it's something I grew into. You know, where I realized that I'm better off just chilling than being out there. Like, what the fuck am I doing outside if I'm not bringing money inside? Like, what's the reason for me to be outside if I'm not bringing money, I'm not gaining no knowledge, I'm just outside? Awayilanga. Yo, yazi lishisa kanjani ilanga la these days. And plus this weather these days is very unpredictable. You be outside with shorts and a tee, and then it hits you with the rain. You be outside with a hoodie and a swag band, and then it just hits you with a 35 degrees. Imagine that. Bro, I can't just be outside. Bro. As much as they say the money is outside, the earliest bird catches the earliest worm. What? The biggest worm, bro. The wisest bird catches the biggest worm. That's all I gotta say. Based on zero tolerance, bro. Like, if it's not sitting with you, yo, don't fuck with it, bro. And this is me telling people, like, don't even justify. Don't say, it's my friend. Nah, dog. Like I said, some friends are there to keep you from reaching your peak because they've defined their life. You're still trying to define yours. You get what I'm saying? This is them. This is what they want to fuck with. But you want to fuck with this. So you fucking with what they fuck with stops you from fucking with what you fuck with, type shit. So don't limit yourself. Don't justify it. There's this word I'm looking for. Don't like bring yourself down. Let me just because I'm tired. Let me do it because no. If a homie passes you up land and you told yourself you're not smoking this year or on this level, don't take it. Don't say it because nah, it's my homie, we've been doing this shit. You're just going backwards. It's something that you're familiar with, and you keep telling your mind that this is something you're familiar with, and this is what you're gonna keep doing. If you told yourself you ain't gonna drink this year, someone passes you a beer, tell him, nah, dog, I'm cool. If you told yourself you're not fucking on them twos no more, and you see a two with a fat ass, bro, control that nigga down there. Tell that nigga that, yo, bro, we trying to hit that Uncle Waffles type shit. Young Todd. But don't be tolerating things that don't align with what you're trying to do. Like, it don't make sense to me. I feel like that's one thing people need to understand. If it's a celebration, I cool, I'm good. It's like, I'm happy for you. I'm happy, Gucci. Things are going well for you. But I'm trying to have things go well for me, and being in that space does not help me at all, type shit. Zero tolerance. And then and it comes to zero tolerance, there's also a part where a phase where you just reinvent yourself. You get what I'm saying? Like the whole I don't smoke no more, I don't drink no more, I'm trying to hit the gym. Like now you're coming back with a different image. You know, you were once this nigga, now you're this nigga, but you're still the same nigga, just with a different mindset. That's like reinventing yourself. You gotta find a character in life that you fuck with and then become that character. And when I'm talking about the weed, I have nothing against people that smoke weed, but I look at some people and you just handle this shit. Yeah. I hate when the music stops, bro. It stops me from doing what I gotta do. But like I'm saying, we're talking on the weed. I fuck with the weed, though. That's a beautiful tree. But now I'm thinking 20 years later, because when I do something, dog, like I do it. And I be looking at my homie Weezy, greatest rapper alive. But that nigga, dog, like he be looking somehow now. You know? Like he's the greatest rapper alive. He still got the music and shit, but the physique for me is not how I'm trying to go out, bro. Respectfully. Like I don't know how, maybe it's how he grows or some shit. Cause there's a lot of other people that be smoking that shit, but it looks good on them. But sometimes you just look at that one person and you look at yourself and you say, oh shit, I might just end up like that. And I ain't trying to end up like that, young Todd. Then you look at the likes of Idris Elba, Method Man. Them niggas is like 50, chasing their 60s. And them niggas be looking 35, bro. Like they still active, they still can do shit. Those are the people that you look at and you that's the character that you build within yourself. You don't become exactly them, but you look towards becoming something like them. You know, so because it's a generation, bro. As much as you have to have someone that you don't have idols, just have to have someone that you look up to. That's why these people are on the TV, they're on the camera, behind the camera, because they found the camera saw them as a person that other people would look up to. Yeah. So I just be looking at these niggas, and when you reinvent yourself, bro, do it for yourself. Don't be gymming, yo, bro. And another thing, that gym, bro, that gym shit. Them niggas, bro, yo. Gymming down actually respectfully. So in the way fair, like fair, both male and females. Cause when I used to gym, you could see that these people are here to gym. Like, and now these days where these people be coming in, man, them honeys don't even got, yo. Like them tights be see-through, bro. When she's doing them squats, you be seeing that shit. And then them niggas be wearing tight ass pants, bro, like trying to show us they dick print. And I ain't gay or nothing, but dog, it's right there. I am gonna see it. Young Toller, when you pull up and say, bro, you still busy with the tens, I'm gonna see it. And now, excuse me, it's no longer a place for me that I feel like it's for me to go in gym. I rather just do that shit at home, bro. To be honest, because people these days at the gym, ngathi bazenga umkhuba emubi nje, bazenga amasimba. But I respect people that go to the gym. I fuck with them. You know, the ladies, the ones that be doing the Pilates, that's where I be playing at most of the time. The honeys that be dancing, kinda what's that thing? We dance. I kinda forgot it, but I used to fuck with that shit. You know, I had my reasons. That should be dope. It's more energetic. But like I'm saying, don't be going to the gym because a homie's going to the gym. Don't be quitting the blunt because sometimes the blunt is working for you and it's not working for me type shit. Sometimes the lean works for me and it's not working for you type shit. We all have our preferences in life. I prefer to stay sober. Like we just attack the life sober. how far you're gonna get. So like that's how I like to attack it these days. Yeah, I used to attack this life always on a geek level. Now I like to attack it so and say, you know what? Come here. Let's see what you have for me type shit. So that's all about reinventing yourself. You gotta know how to reinvent yourself. Shit. Like become the person that you wanna become, not the person that you think people want you to become. That's the biggest difference. That's something you need to understand. And it comes with ego, comes with a whole lot of disrespect. You're gonna be disrespected. Some people are gonna look at you funny because you're changing. Obviously when you're changing, bro, when you're becoming something different, people won't understand what the fuck is going on with you, so they wouldn't understand it. You're not supposed to understand. That is just you doing what you need to do to become you. Now when you're becoming you, it's all about progress and not perfection. It's about you progressing into becoming a better you, not perfecting it. Because once you perfect it, that's your peak. And you're not trying to reach your peak, you're trying to reach higher levels. You're trying to hit, say it's in the money sense, you're trying to start from a 10K to a 20 to 100 to a 50 M to 100 M to a billion to 100 billion. And so like you gotta keep stacking up. But if you start straight from 100 M, are you able to keep that 100 M, or is it just gonna keep coming down? But if you are able to stack up a 10 and then you stacked up a 20, it means you just keep going up. But if you hit at, like for instance, you hit a bit where you say 100 M, I blew it. But if you are getting it the way that most people be getting it, with like you stacking it up, you obviously just keep going up because you're stacking it up. But if it starts here, it's gonna come like this because here wasn't ready for here. But when it starts here, here is getting ready for here. Peace, love, and prosperity to all my people living on this canvas called the world. I know you guys have a lot to do with your lives, on a Thursday night, chill with your matey and shit, but you're out here watching me. Shout out to that. Peace.